Another day as an Airbnb host. Here I am at Lowe's. I'm up here to get a piece of wood in Quickcrete to mount a mailbox. To be specific, is a 4x4x6 piece of cut wood. Before I got up here, I looked online to see exactly where that piece of wood cut would be at, which location. It said aisle 20. That clearly wasn't it. I found the 4x4x6 piece of wood in the very back of the store. So here I am just verifying that is that treated piece of wood that I need, and it is. So here I am headed to get the cart to head back to grab that 4x4 piece of wood. And if you notice, when I get back up here, there's only a couple pieces of that 4x4x6 wood. So I had to make sure here that I was grabbing the best piece. I didn't want any pieces that were studded out or that were severely cracked. So here it is. I'm looking for the best piece of wood, and here I am. I found the best piece of wood. It's gonna have to work. Not a bad piece at all. Here I am headed to get that Quickcrete. I usually get about a 50 to 60 pound bag of Quickcrete when I'm setting in my mailbox post or when I'm doing any quick settings for the most part. So here it is. The brand that I usually use here is only about 3 bags left. One is severely busted and the other 2 is pretty much just sitting back here waiting on me. So I grabbed the best bag that worked for me, and here I am headed back to my truck, headed to put the piece of 4x4x6 in the Quickcrete in the bed of my truck. All right, so I'm here back at the property. I'm removing the old mailbox. This is actually the mailbox from when I listed from when I purchased the listing. So it was time for an update. I actually rent this lot out on Airbnb as well, just a lot. So I figured I had an off day, so I might as well do something productive. So here I am putting the 4x4x6 into the hole that I just made, just to be sure that it's deep enough to slide this cover on. And this is me sliding the cover on to the post instead of using a tape measure. This is how I eyeballed it to see if it was deep enough, and it was. So I measured it around to make sure that it was centered, and here I am pouring the Quickcrete. Here I am tapping the Quickcrete into the hole to get everything steady, and here I am putting the main piece on the mailbox, mounting it on there, and here's the finished product. A huge upgrade. Materials cost me about $15, and the mailbox itself cost me about $180. So if you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, and subscribe.